Good afternoon, sir. I'm Staff Sergeant Pham, First Squad Leader. Today I'm going to give a mission brief about our route from the patrol base to the ORP to set up a platoon ambush. So condition, we operate during the summer, so it's very high vegetation and the creek's going to be full of water. Therefore, every time we cross a creek, it's going to be an LEA crossing. And every time we cross a trail, we're going to perform an LEA crossing. And for formation, so from starting point to checkpoint 3, we're going to be in file and it's going to be traveling. And from there on, it's going to be in squad column 5 team west and it's going to be traveling overwatch. So starting point to checkpoint 1, we're going to start shooting an azimuth of 203 degrees, walk down the hill for roughly about 122 meters. And you're going to hit the top of the draw. That's going to be checkpoint 1. And from there, we're going to just contour around the top of the draw until the next spur. And we know we hit the spur when we start walking up here a little bit. That's when we're going to take the spur down all the way until we hit the creek. That's when we perform an LEA crossing. After we hit the creek, we're going to shoot an azimuth of 123 degrees and walk until we hit the trail, and then we're going to perform an LEA crossing. From 3 to 4, this is when we're going to switch our formation to squad column 5 team wedge, and we're just going to walk up the spur until we hit the top of spur, and it's roughly 532 meters. There's going to be a potential enemy outlook position at the top of the hill. So we're going to be in traveling overwatch. From 5 to 6, we're just going to contour the top of the hill. And from 6 to 7, we're going to use the spur to get up the slope. After that, we're going to contour the top of this hill until we hit the trail, which is going to be an LEA crossing. And on this trail, there's a potential enemy avenue approach. It might be a motorized unit because this trail connects to the main road. After we perform the LEA crossing, we will contour this hilltop again until we hit the creek. That's when we perform another LEA crossing. After we cross the LEA, we will shoot an azimuth of 104 degrees and walk for roughly 215 meters. That's when we hit checkpoint 9, and basically from 9 to 10, we're just gonna walk down the spur all the way down until you can see the clearing from a distance. From there, we just contour it and until we hit the creek. That's when we perform LEA crossing again. From the creek, we will shoot an azimuth of 78 degrees and keep walking until we hit the trail. LEA crossing, potential enemy avenue approach coming from the main road. After that, we're going to shoot an azimuth of 83 degrees, and when we hit the 2 creek, we're just going to perform LEA crossing, keep the same azimuth, hit checkpoint 12, another LEA crossing, and we will walk up the spur. At the top of the spur is going to be checkpoint 13, and then we're going to contour the hilltop. After we reach the curve of the hilltop, that's when we're going to shoot the azimuth for 129 degrees and keep walking until we hit the trail. That's going to be our checkpoint 14. Potential enemy avenue approach coming from the trail might be another enemy motorized infantry unit because the trail connects to the main road. After we perform an LEA crossing, we will shoot an azimuth of 115 degrees and just ride the spur down until we hit another trail right here. So we have potential enemy avenue approach coming from both ends of the trail. We perform an LDA crossing right there. From 15 to 16, we're just gonna contour the hill. And the azimuth is gonna be roughly 138 degrees. After we reach the top of the draw, that's gonna be checkpoint 16. From checkpoint 16, we just walk down the draw until roughly about 373 meters. After that, we shoot an azimuth of 172 degrees from checkpoint 17 to the ORP. It's gonna be about 500 meters, and that concludes my brief. Thank you, sir. Please let me know if you have any questions.